trying his best. Top of the pole, me and my bros. When the story gets told, it's gonna be BMF. Down hard, the one made easy. You can't live twice. Thank God I'm breathing. You gotta go now. One life, live it right now. One life, live it in. That's life. Good times for life. For life, from now my eyes. Thank God I breathe tonight. Still no pressure. Thank God I breathe. Cause I speak is what they need. I tell no lies. I'm still up top and still can't drop what they not. Yeah. Last day was filled over slaps. I guess gotta run it back. Didn't like the way that went down after it was. I admit it. Turned to a beast. This that right here that get me going. After I put me up. Way that we killing the critics and killing the hate. Might gotta talk to a priest. The way we evolved and knock down walls, it's outrageous. My quarterback calls, I don't like 12, except Tom Brady. Can show my stock, I still stack tall, you still can't trade me. Storms are minor, but you know she living major. When you flying up, this ain't no cables. Don't look what happened in Vegas and stay in Vegas. Morning time, we check the news, we make the pages.
Okay, here we go. We are live.
Talking about, let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less, say less. You already got me, baby. Say less, talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
It's week 2 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Patriots and the Ravens on Sunday night. Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the build-up is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17. That's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game, week after week, those are the teams that handle the grind, the marathon, as you called it, of the NFL season, and here we are in week 2.
The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. But they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Working out of the gun. It's May.
Damn it.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So, as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Third down and 9. Now the gun, here's May. Into the hands of Juju. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Patriots first down. Straight ahead, it's Spears. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. The RPO is caught by St. Brown. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May.
Wide open.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on.
That's so
It's
bad.
incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw now, May. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here's Spears to the 5-yard line. Second and goal.
I love that. 101.
They gonna look to throw.
Oh,
In the
damn
end zone
it.
and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
Every defensive coordinator in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level,
That
and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Lamar gonna work from the pistol. That's
Wow.
He's got answers. His tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll send a tight end in motion. On the ground,
Good
here's
defense.
Keaton Mitchell. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. In motion comes Walker. Jackson now on 2nd down.
Ooh, that was a nice play.
He's across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Damn.
1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. In motion comes Andrews. 2nd down. Jackson. There's a short one.
God.
Andrews. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, This defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to
Wow.
slow this guy down? Because with the way this game is started, he could be in for a big day.
Second down and 8.
Darn it, that
So
pick.
Look him up on a second down and 8. From the gun, Jackson.
Hit that, there we go.
That's going to be intercepted.
We did exactly the same thing on defense that they did.
Safety, Jabril Peppers.
Oh, he's
So
moved
you
the ball
find
down
yourself
the field.
entering
and
the
do
red
pick.
zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You
Let's
have to
go.
capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
May now on 1st and 10. Catch made by Smith-Schuster.
There, Juju.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On
Damn.
2nd down, Spears. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about 1. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. 3rd and 5. The throw is made.
Shoot.
And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry. And if they I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. The drive will start on
What?
the ground.
Oh, get on it. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
The Patriots has it.
Hell
So the biggest thing that
yes.
stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit of the
That's a
ball
good start.
is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Now May.
Damn, oh,
That one taken in by St. Brown. He's going to be taken
real
down
interesting
at about
today.
30.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when
Damn.
you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 9. A run up the middle,
Okay.
Spears. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing now is May.
Way to get rid of that. Great
Man
throw.
is Douglas. It's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run.
Oh, he threw another pick in the end
It's
zone.
intercepted.
Holy shit.
Picked off by Marcus
Dude, he had Bowers and he missed the throw.
Comes down to the defender's position.
Oh my god, alright, we're just running in the end zone, in the red zone now. Damn.
Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown.
Yeah,
And
it
instead,
should have been a
They
touchdown.
force a turnover, and now their offense is
Damn, dude.
Play action now. Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flower. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the handoff, it's
Damn.
Mitchell heading right. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2. In motion comes Walker. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's
Yeah, we need a freaking.
as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Get a pick right here. Let's go.
They send him right out of the slot. Jackson now to throw on first down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action,
Hit that.
here's Jackson.
Oh!
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jackson up top again.
Greedy got burned.
Brought in
Damn it.
at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
All right, let's score.
That his first touchdown of the new year.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May.
He came out with that
He's
shit.
got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Here's May to throw it on 1st down.
Touchdown. Let's go. That's how it's done.
What a throw! Brock Bowers. Touchdown, New England.
Just like that, baby.
Ticker.
All right, maybe we just need to
with the
open
extra
it the
point.
hell up.
And the Patriots will level things out at 7 apiece. So, a new ball game.
That looked
We
too
are all
easy.
tied. Final moments of this first half as the kicks away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was the visiting Dolphins who come away victorious on the road. Devon Achane, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. From there, let's head to New Jersey. The Jets at home at MetLife Stadium. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Buffalo Bills. Sam Howell, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their 2nd straight to start the year. And then finally, we'll wrap up the week on Monday Night Football with a good one between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5.
Jesus.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
That's defense. Let's freaking
In
go.
trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's Christian Barmore working his way in for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Jackson.
Oh,
That one
I was hoping
underneath
he
the
was
Mitchell.
going to test me.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Oh,
He'll
Jesus,
try to
he's
get that on the
fast.
ground.
Good defense. Good
And that's a
defense.
great
Let's
job
go.
defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw now, May. Into the hands of Juju. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Yep.
To throw on 1st down is May.
Wide open. Let's freaking
That is
go.
caught downfield by Douglas.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
On 1st and 10, here's May.
There it is.
That's caught.
There it is.
And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Patriots. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The Ravens offense ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run
Good
by Mitchell.
defense.
And the woes in the running
Let's
game
freaking
continue.
go.
They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. No motion over Flowers. Jackson now on 2nd down.
Ooh, greedy.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Oh,
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down
That's why
on
you
the
gotta
other
have a
side of
QB
the
spot.
50-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on third down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
On 1st and 10, Jackson.
oh my
Pass into the
God.
hands of the rookie from Florida State. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. In motion comes Walker. On play action, he'll set up to throw.
No.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves
Run.
now down there in the
Go
red
Cam
zone.
Hill Perkins,
This is where you
great
have to
play.
finish drives.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. In motion comes Walker.
Uh-huh.
Now Jackson, this a design
Okay.
run. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
That's
They'll try to
defense.
run with Mitchell. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2. Here we go. Offense still out there. It is 4th and goal.
Wow,
Keep this
great
run self.
defense.
And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Damn, that was
Spears.
freaking
And he's going
defense.
to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter.
No, we're gonna open this up.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the gun,
That's a
here's May.
freaking nice play.
Open man, right side, he's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Working out of the gun.
Just run
It's
it.
May. He's going to keep it
Well,
himself.
there's nobody there.
And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield.
Oh, the late hit call. Wow, we'll take it. Good shit.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Operating from the shotgun, it's May.
There it is. Way to find them.
Open man downfield, he's got his tight end Bowers. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, New England.
Go down the field. I'm gonna just hit you.
Throwing now is May.
Ooh.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Adafe Ole bursting in and recording the sack. On 2nd down,
Oh,
it's May.
shit.
Oh, they got the turnover.
3 picks in the end zone.
Picked off by Marcus
Oh
Williams.
my God.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this
We
as
had
the
it.
pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Mitchell. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Oh, the play action totally got me. Shit.
That is caught. He finds First time they've looked his
I
way
bet
all
way
game
too
long.
early.
It comes
Not
through
bad.
with the grab and a 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got it.
Wow.
He's his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down.
Damn.
That is knocked away. Incomplete.
Good
Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
That really could have been picked.
Again, it's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. One of the tight ends motions right. 3rd and short, Jackson.
Picked.
He'll let this go. Toward the end zone.
Go.
When you find
Both
yourself in this
QBs
situation,
just could
you're
not
the defense.
stop
You're
throwing
defending
picks
your
in
own
the end
goal.
zone.
You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did.
And then look at
Takes
me
a
go.
chance, bets on himself,
Look at
and
me
comes
go.
away with the pick to
Let's
save themselves.
go.
Big gain on
This
the
is when
ground
he
here
gets his
as
money.
he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
When he gets his money.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Once
Oh,
again, it's Spears. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll stay on the ground with Spears.
yeah.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Third and 9.
Let's freaking see it.
They'll drop to throw.
Way to catch the ball. Let's go.
He's got it.
That's a
The
freaking
Ravens are going to
play.
use their final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Throwing is May. Here comes the screen to Spears. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. 2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. On the handoff, this is Spears. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this.
Oh
one.
my God.
Time
What a
has
ball game.
expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.
Threw 3 freaking picks.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.